This is Randy again with Modern Geek, Ancient Greek, and I translated Ephesians 5, verses 1 through 10 for my sermon this week. So I want to go over just a few words that were very interesting to me. The first one is imitators. In the King James, it says followers, be followers of God as dear children. I translated that, therefore become imitators of God as beloved children. That word that I translated imitate is the Greek word mimetai. And it's the word that we get our English word mime from. And even the word imitate comes from that. Back whenever I was a kid in school, we had old mimeograph machines, which meant to write a copy. And so imitate. That's where that word comes from. It's the Greek word mimetes. And then the second one, therefore becoming imitators of God as dear children, was the first one. And now going down to chapter 5 and verse 3, I translated that, do not allow fornication and all do not allow fornication and all lewdness or covetousness to be even mentioned by name among you, as it is fitting for saints. The word lewdness is akatharsia. Akatharsia, and it literally means to be uncleansed. Katharsia means to prune or to cleanse, and then it has the alpha privative in front of it, which makes it the opposite. And so it means to be crude and offensive in a sexual way. Well, that's what the word lewd means in English. Merriam-Webster's definition of lewd is to be crude and offensive in a sexual way. And this word akatharsia, one of its definitions also is lewd. And so that was the way I translated it, literally uncleansed. And then covetousness, pleonexia. Pleonexia. It comes from two words. Pleon is a comparative meaning more, and echo is to have or hold, or to have. And so the idea of the word is to have more, always wanting more. And that's what covetousness is. All the way down to verse 10, giving evidence to what is well-pleasing to the Lord. The word giving evidence, I translated it giving evidence. It's dokimatsontes. And it comes from, that is the word dokimatso. And among other things, the word means to test or to prove. It was the word that was used, among other things, to describe testing precious metals for purity. They would test gold to find out just how pure it was. And the word for that testing was dokimatso. So it implies approving what somebody else claimed. This word is the evidence by testing of what the metal truly is. And so that was how I translated it, giving evidence to what is well pleasing to the Lord. So that's all for this week, Modern Geek, Ancient Greek. I just wanted to give a little bit of insight. I enjoyed so much translating this passage, Ephesians 5, 1 through 10, and I wanted to share with you some of the words that I'd translated. Thanks for joining me.